Hey everybody, my name's Forgotti, and today I'm back. It's an update video. It's been a while since I've made one of these. I missed all of you guys. I'm so happy to be back. It's time to update everyone on everything because yeah, there's been a lot of stuff that's happened. A lot. Okay, so first of all, pretty much my education's kind of becoming more stable again and not so nightmare fueled, so I'm gonna be coming back very, very soon. I'm pretty much getting a bunch of stuff done, crossing I's, dotting T's, because I do education in college 24/7 because I got behind in the 6th grade thanks to my horrible mother, who helped me get from being in the 6th grade for only 1 year to 3 years, which made me go really behind in my life. So that's actually why, I'm doing college every single, like, there's no vacations. The only vacations I have is Saturdays and Sundays, where I just kind of focus on YouTube. That's the only, like I said multiple times, that's the only time I can do YouTube is Saturdays and Sundays. And like, it was really busy this semester, so I was like, I have to like take a break. I can't like not focus on my work or I'll be screwed. But I'll quickly update everyone on what's been going on in the background. So I stated in a post that I would make a video once I got the final results for my medical tests, because I also had to have some medical tests to see what was going on down there, because I was getting like pain in my hip, pain in my bones, burning sensation. It was kind of creepy, and it was making me worry that I might have something like prostate cancer or something like that. But at my age, 24, having prostate cancer is like it would be egregiously shocking, because I don't bang nuclear reactors. I've never done drugs. I've never been with a woman. I've never done anything that would cause, like, that would be like, I was worried that would be any type of cancer. But at the same time, I eat healthy, I eat organic, I exercise, so I would have been really shocked if I had anything. I still don't know what's going on down there. I mean, at current time of talking, I am still having burning sensation and pain, and it's fucking, it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. And I did get the doctor's final results, and it kind of doesn't really help. It kind of doesn't help. They said I'm okay. Health-wise, I'm healthy. All of the stats on my like blood and white blood cell and everything like that, it was all in the okay, I'm healthy like category. There was a creepy thing. They had me do a pee test, and I did have traces of microblood, and I didn't know this. This is actually something a lot of men should realize, is how Hollywood movies depict prostate cancer as like you just pee a large quantity of blood. That's not true. Because when I was talking to my doctor about that, it is microblood. It's blood that you cannot see. So they did find microblood, and that's really scary. But at the same time, there's multiple things. Like, this is the problem with it. It's multiple choice. There's multiple things that could cause microblood. Some of which I have done, which potentially is the cause of that. So, also I had a kidney stone. Allegedly, I think I had a kidney stone. So that's also potentially what could have caused microblood at that. So, pretty much they tested me, and they kind of just, I don't know, they think I'm okay. I mean, I don't feel okay, but I guess, I'm just gonna be like, okay, might as well move on. I mean, I'm okay as long as I'm not like having egregious pain to the point that I can't walk or anything like that, or I start losing large quantities of weight and feel like lethargic and tired. Guess I'm fine. And as long as I don't see like a large quantity of blood, like something teared, I guess I'm okay because yeah, I mean they tested me and they said I'm healthy, so maybe what's going on down there is maybe I don't know, like maybe I teared a muscle or something like that. I don't know. They were helpful, but they weren't that helpful. I like after doing the whole doctor's appointment and checkup and lab work, I can kind of sympathize with a certain Italian man that goes by the name Luigi from Super Mario. You know, the one that like I'm not saying what he did was right with that whole New York incident, but what I am saying is I kind of now understand, because damn, American healthcare sucks. Holy crap, it sucks. Oh my god. But yeah, I think I'm okay. I think. I still don't know. I truly actually don't know. But I'm not gonna go for another checkup. I think I'm fine. I mean, they checked my stats. I was healthy, so I guess I'm okay. So yeah, so that's one of the updates. That's one of the updates to the whole shenanigans. Next update, I updated my PC. It's changed. Here's some photos of it. Yeah, I've updated my PC. I'll explain why I updated it. So I maxed out my luck. And I am so scared what my future's gonna be, because the fact that I maxed out my luck is bad. Because yeah, so I entered a giveaway that was giving away a Intel i9 4th gen 14900K, and I freaking won. Yeah, I'm really scared what the future's gonna be for me. I think I just maxed out my luck, so I'm pretty much screwed in my future. But yeah, so with that, my old i5 that I had, because well technically it wasn't old, it was slightly new. I just only a few months ago got it. I had to replace my old CPU with the new CPU, so I had to change the RAM, which the RAM thankfully wasn't expensive, because thankfully, unlike graphics cards right now, RAM will always be cheap. So I got RAM that can handle the CPU. I had to get a liquid cooler because originally I was doing air cooling with like a single fan air cooler. And oh my god, I've now realized why they say that CPU is so bad. Because at first when I heard it and I was like hearing it throughout last year, and I was like, it can't be that bad. Finally getting one through RNG and then putting it into my PC, I realized, oh my god, I cannot use my PC, or this thing will melt out of my motherboard socket like it's a lightsaber. So what I had to do is I had to get a liquid cooler. Thankfully, I got a Arctic liquid cooler AIO, and it is one of the best AIOs right now. It's so cold right now, and it's a very, very, very good cooler, and it's very cheap too. Like while normal people like buy LCD screens, it's like $300 liquid cooling. Mine was only $80, thankfully. And even though I'm not a big fan of spending money like that, because, you know, college is not cheap and the cost of living is not cheap in America because it's constantly being screwed over. I wasn't a big fan of spending that, but I had to because, you know, it's spending $80 or having an entire new setup once the CPU I got for free, that's like $500, melts through my motherboard. So it's like either pick that or pick an entire setup. So I was like, I have to upgrade. Now here's the interesting thing, the case. Originally I had this white Thermaltake piece of garbage case that would create like a greenhouse effect in my room, in my PC, where there was only one fan expelling it. Well, I have a friend who bought this case, this Antec case, and he was like, you know what? I have this case. It's a pretty decent case. You should look for one yourself. And that's what I did. I looked for one. and I found one on eBay, like new, for $20. And I was like, oh my God, this is a steal. This is a massive steal. And I bought it. I was like thinking, okay, it's probably going to come damaged, or it's not even going to be legitimately the case, and it might just be like some kind of scam. Nope. It came perfect, and even the glass, the plastic on the tempered glass was not peeled off. The normal price for that case is $160, and I got it from eBay for $20. Oh my God, my friend was pissed off at me. He was livid because he bought it full price on Amazon just for me to buy it $20 on eBay like new, but it was actually brand new because the plastic wasn't even off the tempered glass. I got to like satisfyingly peel it off. It was amazing. It was so amazing. So yeah, I might have maxed out my life for my luck for an entire lifetime, and I'm probably going to die very young. I hope to God not. Oh God, I hope to God not. But yeah, so currently I don't have to upgrade my PC for a very, very long time because I have one of the best CPUs, some pretty decent RAM, a very decent case, a great AIO, the best. The only thing, because if you see that photo, if a tech person's going to be seeing that photo, they're going to be like, oh, you're bottlenecking hard. I know I'm bottlenecking. The graphics card that I have is a EVGA 1080 for the win. And that's a serious bottleneck. And it's a very old graphics card. But at the same time, I want to upgrade to a 3070 Ti, which is the bottom minimum for preventing bottlenecking, or at least having a less of a substantial bottleneck with the CPU. But the problem is because of the incompetency of the CEO of NVIDIA trying to pretty much make NVIDIA an AI company and trying to decrease graphics card sales, and he's just absolute, and like the Chinese buying out the graphics cards right now. Graphics cards are so expensive. We're going through a graphics card drought, and graphics cards are so expensive. It's insane, because that's the thing. The one of the strongest CPUs Intel's made is roughly $500. Now, the cheapest bare bones minimum graphics card that's like 2 generations ago is the same price, if not more. And that's for the cheapest budget graphics card. So you're telling me that the best CPU out there, or the strongest CPU out there, is cheaper than a budget, quote unquote, less powerful budget graphics card? That is insane. That is ridiculous. Like, oh my God. So yeah, so that's currently what's been going on with my computer. And I'm sorry also, in the foreseeable future of videos, if you're going to be hearing like sounds of a jet engine, because as we speak, there's an accumulative total of 8 fans that are blowing in this case, because you got 3 front fans blowing cool air in, the 3 top fans of the AIO blowing air out, and then 1 back fan, and also a fan on top of the CPU that's cooling down the all the stuff on the pump of the liquid cooler. Not to also mention, I might add 3 more fans to create a push-pull for my AIO, because I can't turn on my air conditioner while I'm recording because it creates so much noise, because the air conditioner is extremely loud. So I have to try to decrease the maximum thermal throttling of the AIO, because there's a limit, like I don't know what's called, but there's a limit to how much temperature and time a AIO can go for before it reaches its maximum peak. That's the most it can do when it comes to like cooling. So I want to try to like increase the duration by adding 3 more fans. So in total there'll be 6 fans on the AIO. So that's for the foreseeable future. Here's the downside though. Now it's time to talk about something bad that's happened to the channel, because when I built my computer, something bad happened. My SSD that I use for recording died. It's I can't access any of the stuff on my SSD anymore. For some reason, when I built the PC and then attached the SSD and turned it on, my PC wouldn't recognize it, and I don't know what caused it. And then when I opened my SSD up, I found out that you should not buy from PYN. That's the SSD that I bought. It's called PYN. Here's a photo of it. If you're wondering what's going on in this photo, the resistors fried. You can see actually at the top the first resistor fried heavily, and it caused a chain reaction, causing damage to another resistor and then another resistor. I showed it to a friend, and he told me I can recover the data off of it, but it's an expensive procedure. He would do it for free if he had the his gear, but he currently doesn't have his gear because he's living away from his main home, so he can't really do it for me right now. Nothing of big importance was lost in that SSD, but there's always a but. There's always a but. But I did record in advance one episode of Kindergarten, which was me getting all the monster cards, almost all the monster cards, and one episode of Outlast. So yeah. And like I always tell people, I try to be as truthful and nice and legitimate as a content creator. So I'm not going to record, redo, like Kindergarten and Outlast to the points where the SSDs died to where I recorded, because that's not legitimate, and I don't like doing fake reaction. Like, I'm not going to be like recording that Outlast video again and being like, oh, I'm so scared, oh my god, oh, what is happening? I like being as truthfully honest to the people who watch my content. So I lost 2 videos, not that big. I did lose one thing that I am kind of feeling sad about, because it was somewhat important to me. I recorded an entire thing of me doing a Warhammer build, and that's gone pretty much. Now, on the bright side, though, like my friend said, he thinks it might be recoverable. So eventually, in the very unforeseeable future, I can have that SSD repaired, have the stuff taken off and put onto something stable, and I can eventually have those videos uploaded. So eventually you will still see those, like, you might see that Outlast episode and that Kindergarten episode in the very distant future. So yeah, so have some faith in that. But yeah, so pretty much I'm going to start recording where I left off on that Outlast series and the Kindergarten, because I'm not going to fake it. I like being a credible YouTuber who doesn't lie and doesn't pretend and doesn't manipulate my viewers. I'm going to be truthfully honest and say, yeah, something really bad happened that I most likely could not control, which was the death of my SSD, but I've gotten another SSD, and I might get a second SSD and create a dual copying system where whatever happens on that SSD will copy onto that SSD, the other SSD, so that if one dies, I have a backup recovered one. That is one of the plans that I'm thinking about doing. So yeah, so that's what's happened. That's what's going on. As for everything else in my life, it's going pretty solid. I should also update another thing. So I've been really meaning to do Elden Ring and the new Doom game, because I actually was saying to myself, I need to record them, because yeah, I wanted to record them the day the days that they immediately came out, but I've heard that like Doom has had some problems and Elden Ring Nightring has definitely had some problems. So I'm going to definitely be doing those series very soon, but I'm waiting for them to kind of hot fix and do some updates and do some graphics card driver updates, because yeah, I've heard some pretty bad things about it, and I don't want to kind of like be disappointed and have a lot of issues in that game series. So I'm kind of just waiting a little bit, because yeah, there's been a lot of controversies and stuff like that. Now as for everything else in my life, oh yeah, this is another interesting thing, because yeah, there's a lot of stuff has happened, so I'm trying to like explain to all of you what's happened. So if you've been a continuous watcher of the channel, I've done a kind of a mini YouTube series, kind of a vlog, and it was called Don't Trust Women Part 1, 2, and 3, which was me talking about like this certain chick that was a part of the YouTube crew who backstabbed and manipulated and was just an egregious human being. Pretty much, I'm not going to make a fourth video. I'm definitely not going to make a fourth video. The first video was me being shocked about what she did. The second video was to entice her to come out so I could figure out where the hell she is, so I can coordinate with whatever country and Interpol. And then the third video was just a little kind of bragging and then updating her horrible crimes that she committed, and seeing if she would contact again, which I think she did. Well, here's what's been going on. Here's what's going on. So she got arrested for the alleged. I'm gonna say that this is all alleged. Take it with a grain of salt, because this is information from a friend. Holy crap. That's thunder. Okay, I don't know if you guys heard that. That was thunder. Jesus Christ, that scared the crap out of me. Okay, but anyway, like I was gonna say, it's the information of a friend who's been getting notified by a alleged friend who knows her. So currently, she was arrested in Japan for allegedly selling, using, and distributing ecstasy, the drug, and she was selling and distributing it to underage people and asking or doing sexual favors for them as compensation. So pretty much she's a pedo. Yeah. Well, ironically, this is alleged, but she's out. She's on bail. Apparently some cuck, like, you have to be a cuck, that or she didn't tell him what she did. Some dude actually bailed her out of jail, and the price tag of the bail was $5,000. So either the dude's a piece of garbage, so you know, two peas of a pod. So either, you know, some degenerate that's just like her bailed her out, or he's a massive cuck and simp, or she didn't tell him the egregious things that she did, but some dude actually bailed her out with $5,000. Not really the best money well spent, but yeah, so she's currently like on bail. She's got an ankle monitor. She's can't use the internet, and she's just kind of free to do whatever the hell she kind of wants in Japan. So I don't know if she's house arrested. I didn't really ask too much, but yeah, that's currently that situation. It's funny enough, like, yeah, Jesus Christ, she's a horrible human being, and whoever who bailed her is probably equally as bad, or maybe is just an unfortunate gullible idiot, maybe, who knows. But yeah, that's what's going on with that. Other interesting stuff. So I did DNA test and found out that I have a half aunt. Apparently my grandfather on my mom's side was like James Bond, but without the cool secret agent personality. He was just a degenerate who would shag women, and he banged a lot of women. And apparently I have an aunt because my grandfather banged my grandmother and also another chick at the same during the same year, and apparently my aunt, my half aunt, I think it's a half aunt, my aunt and my mom were both born the same year. So yeah, my grandfather was a degenerate. Yeah. My aunt's actually nice though. I met her. She's I haven't met her physically, but I've talked with her. She's nice. I really like her. She's my favorite right now. She's best aunt. I like her. She's great. I once, when I first met her, I talked to her for like an hour and 30 minutes. It was fun. I like her. She's the best. As for that, everything else, like I was, like I said, I'm shocked. I'm shocked that I have a half aunt and my mom has a sister. I was surprised, but hey, magic of DNA tests. You never know what you're gonna find. I did find out that I am very German. I'm very German. I really thought I was gonna find stuff like Mongolian and African American or African in me. No. I did find some Ethiopian and Russian in my DNA, but mostly it was kind of like German, Arabian, Iranian, Hindu, Kush, Italian, Germanic, a little bit of Scottish, lads. A little bit of that Scottish. But yeah, that was an interesting DNA test. Kind of an interesting one. Kind of interesting. Yeah. But pretty much, yeah, that's what's been going on with my life. A lot of crazy stuff's been going on. A lot of stuff. Still the caretaker of my home. Been having to do a lot of stuff dealing with chickens turning on faucets and flooding the home. Yeah, you heard me. Leaky faucets that I had to fix. Barbecues. Lots of crazy stuff. There's been a lot of stuff that I've been having to deal with in my life, but yeah, we're coming back very soon. I cannot wait. I really missed all of you guys, and I really want to start recording again and entertaining you guys. And we're going to be doing a lot of stuff. We're going to be doing more Resident Evil series, because I know that there's one guy, I forgot his name because I'm really bad with names. I'm bad with names. I'm sorry. I forget people's names. I usually, like, I go to university. I'm like, hey, it's this guy. Yeah. And he's like, I'm Jared. Oh yeah. Oh, it's Jared. Right. Hi, Jared. How's it? Like, yeah, I'm bad with names. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But I'm gonna be doing more Resident Evils because Resident Evil 9 is coming out soon too. I gotta like start doing more of those Resident Evils. There's a lot I gotta do. There's a lot I gotta put work into. We're coming back. One other thing I wanted to let you guys know about, this is another interesting thing. So Timothy's girlfriend, yes, Timothy got a girlfriend. The lore of Timothy the Void Cat continues. I need to start making comedy skits with Timothy. I've been meaning to do that, but I need the equipment, and I'm currently broke as hell because this stupid computer screwed me over. But Timothy the Void Cat got a girlfriend, and his girlfriend has a sister, and the sister had kittens, 3, and they're adorable. Let me go show you guys one of them. Look at this little cutie. Here he is. Oh no, don't be scared. Don't be scared. Look at this little cutie. He's got a fat little belly. Who's a cute little kitty cat. Aw. Yeah, I'm just gonna show you guys this little kitten. Get that dopamine pumping. Get that. Oh, don't be scared. Don't be. Okay. I don't want to actually scare you. But yeah, look at him. Look at him. He's a cute little kitty cat. Just get all that dopamine. Just get that dopamine rush, guys. Yeah, actually, funny enough, you get dopamine when you see kittens. But yeah, no, that's one of them. That's the other 2 is just a white and black. So you know. But yeah, that's everything that's been going on. That's everything that's been going on in the life. Still kind of worried about my physical health because I still don't feel good down there. Definitely, I don't know what's causing that. Kind of, I think I might have severely pulled or ripped a muscle, and that's what's causing this, Saul. Because I remember this happening before, after I improperly lifted a cumulative total of 100 pounds. And then literally a couple of days later, this started happening, and it turned off, and it would turn back on, and turn off, and turn back on. So I think I might have severely teared or ripped something or pulled something down there, and it's just never been able to heal. That might be the cause of all this. Who knows? But yeah, everything's going good. There's nothing really else to say. So yeah, so I'm coming back very soon. Oh, I did actually want to say one thing. Now that I think about it, I wanted to actually make a little joke. So this is the weirdest thing that I actually want to state. For some reason, whenever I take a break for education purposes and take like a month break, all of a sudden something crazy in the world happens, like a war, or like last time I took a break, Russia invaded Ukraine. Last time I took a break, something to do with a certain incident in the Middle East that I'm not going to talk about because YouTube is run by YouTube does not like certain words, and the algorithm is going to comb this video like with a fine-tooth comb, and the YouTube manual reviewer will probably do the same. But for some reason, every time I just leave for a little bit of time, something bad happens in the world. And this time when I was gone, Pakistan and India fought each other, and that was scary because both of them have nukes, and Pakistan is, in my opinion, the one country I think that would actually do it. Like no balls, like YOLO, like that was scary. And then there was that whole Pearl Harbor Ukraine thing that just happened. So I mean, at this point I should like be an SCP in the like SCP wiki, because oh, the cat's playing with the cord down there if you hear the like that little banging. But like I should be an SCP in the wiki. Like whenever I take a break from YouTube and do university, always keep in mind most likely something bad is going to happen in the world. Like it might just be like, I'm a person that believes in coincidence, but it's very interesting how every time I take a short like couple month break, something crazy happens in the world. It might just be coincidence, but it's very weird. It's very weird. So the next time I do this, keep in mind that most likely something bad is going to happen in the world, because it's not a matter of if, but when. Because I mean, there will be points again where it's like I have to take breaks because like, oh my God, the workload is so insane. My professor's really piling workloads on me. Because yeah, engineering degrees are like one of the hardest degrees out there. Like it's in the top echelon. So it's been a nightmare. It's been an absolute nightmare. I've been under heavy stress. But yeah. So yeah, so if I take another few month vacation education break, keep in mind everyone that there's going to be something bad happening in the world, because for some reason it happens all the time. It's happened multiple times. It's weird. It's very I don't believe in like I believe in coincidences, but it's weird. It's weird. So yeah, so that's what's been going on in the world and my life and everything. And I'm happy right now. I'm happy. Everything's going great. I'm so happy to be back, and I'm so happy to be recording for you guys, and just like I can't wait to come back and record, because I miss like recording and uploading, and like YouTube's completely killed my YouTube channel. Like goddamn, only 14 views if I'm lucky per day. That's bad. Come on, YouTube, promote my videos more. Come on. You know my worth, YouTube. You know my worth. Come on. This is just cheating. You're just cheating the system of you're making it so unfair. Come on. But anyway, I'm so happy to be back. I'm going to be setting up the schedule again and uploading again 2 videos per day on a regular basis. You all right, little Ignore that. That was the kitten. I don't know what the hell the kitten's doing. Oh, insects, great. Yeah, even the insects came back. I hate those. I don't even know why they're in here. I don't even know why. But yeah, pretty much, it's great to be back. I missed all of you guys. We're gonna be doing many videos soon, and the schedule is gonna be back, and everything's gonna be back to normal, and I can't wait. So yeah, so for now, I have to end it here. I'll see all of you next video. See ya!